Hey, are you going to be that woman that said you waited too long, you tried too hard? I want to talk about what happens when your marriage really does get better, when there's more communication, when there's more connection, like you've been praying for, like you've been longing for. I'll tell you, the answers that we've heard from women that we worked with may surprise you. So stay to the end, because some of what you're going to hear is not what you expect. When women work with us in the Detox Your Marriage program, they show up because they're desperate to get relief from the gaslighting, the lies, the dismissing, the invalidating behaviors from their husband that has, clear narcissist traits. For example, one woman told us that her husband flirts with other women by text, and even when they go out for dinner together. Super disrespectful and betrayal that cuts to the core of what a marriage should be, and definitely not what a Christian husband should be acting like. Naturally, she was angry. And as you probably know, underneath that anger was a long catalog of hurt, because anger is what we call a secondary emotion to protect ourselves from feeling the primary emotion of hurt. This woman had been hurting from these betrayals, large and small, from her husband for years. She stayed because she took her marriage vows seriously. And when he confronted him about his behavior, he said that he would change, but just rinse and repeat hundreds of times. Nothing changed. Of course, I didn't tell her whether she should stay or go. That's between her and the Spirit. And it's not my place to judge, for sure. And so I invite you, listening to her story, to not judge her either for her decision to stay. But as you listen to her story, I do invite you to check and see if it reflects your story in some way. See if you can relate. By the way, while you're here, click the subscribe button. That will help other women on the similar kind of journey to get this material. And click the like button and let me know in the comments section if you can relate to this woman's journey of being married to a man with narcissist traits that never seems to change no matter what you do. When things got better for that woman, she was surprised, a little bit shocked actually, that as the anger went away once and for all, and the pain went away once and for all, and her anxiety waiting for the next shoe to drop went away once and for all, what she found was profound grief. She found that, I can't believe I never realized what I was missing for 20 years. And so she realized, she got in touch with this sense of loss of what never was, right? There never was the connection along the way. There never was the communication along the way. There never was the intimacy along the way. And she felt kind of mad and ripped off, even though the marriage was rolling along just great now, because she had experienced great healing and the marriage was on a new trajectory. Another woman, similar kind of journey, got really in touch with the loss, the grief over all of the energy that she had been investing trying to change the situation to no avail. So that's one of the things that crops up. These women, they're absolutely grateful because real change has happened, not fake change. Absolutely grateful that change has happened, but also finally in touch with what could have been, what should have been, if she had reached out for real help 10 years ago, 20 years ago. That's one of the notes that we get back from women that finish up in the healing work with us is, why didn't I find you 10 years ago? Why didn't I find you 20 years ago? Because what we do is real change. It's not fake change. It's not putting a new layer of wallpaper over a cracked and broken wall. It's transformation. So, if this resonates with you, let us know in the comment section. Also, we invite you to join the free Detox Your Marriage Skool community. This is a community of like-minded and like-hearted women that are being supported and being encouraged and being inspired by one another, but also by godly counsel and advice from myself and Dominis within the community. So we invite you to join the community. The link is down below, totally free, no strings attached. As well, I've got a link down below where you can schedule for a 15-minute Detox Your Marriage quick call. Again, real short, 15 minutes, no strings attached, nothing for sale there. But it's just a place where you can unpack what's going on and we can give you some feedback on how things can be turned around. So the link is down below. Hope to see you on a call. Definitely hope to see you in the Detox Your Marriage Skool community. All right?